Williams. We have our first game this morning at 9:30, so starting here shortly, where the Salina Eclipse will be taking on the visiting team, the Manhattan Jaguars, the Optimus Club Jaguars. It looks looking like we're going to have a really good game today. Starting our lineup, at the top lineup is going to be Isabel Iverson, followed by Carter Creek, number 7, Layla Williams, number 10, Emberlyn Castile, number 12, Blake Lee Skidmore, 6, Abigail Ayers, number 1, Macy Stevens, in the 8-hole, Emmeline Galvan, in the 9-hole, Ava Rogers, wearing number 8, in the 10-hole, wearing number 15, Reagan Puckett, and in the 11-hole, 9, Gracie Barrett, and in the 12-hole at our last at-batter, wearing number 3, is going to be Rowan Bratz. We'll get starting positions announced when we start getting ready to take the field as the home team. For now, hang tight as we're getting ready to start this game here in Manhattan for the first game. As I do believe that they have a 60-minute time off, and there are some scoring things as well. I'm not quite sure about all the rules, but we'll learn them as we go. All right, welcome back, everybody. It looks like we're getting ready to start our softball game here. We got Coach Jacoby Williams at the mound right now, as he's getting ready to throw a couple good pitches for our first batter, Isabella Iverson, wearing number 16. I apologize. Can't even read my own handwriting this morning. All right, first batter, Isabella Iverson's up to bat, left-handed batter for us here. Wearing the number 16. First pitch is in. Looks like it's a ball. They get 5 total pitches, so it's number 1. Swing and strike 1. On a big swing. Swing and strike number 2 for Isabel. Swing and strike 3 for the first out. That'll be out number 1. Here, Isabel goes down swinging. Gotta shake those bats off a little bit, but we'll get them woken up here soon. Coming up to bat number 2 hole, number 18, Carter Creek. She's gonna be a right-handed batter. A lot of promise this season with her. Oh, sorry, she's actually a left-handed batter. Confused me there too. Swing and strike 1. She gets a nice hit to the pitcher. Pitcher throws the ball to first base. First base misses the ball. Carter Creek gets an on-base single for her first at-bat. It was a great bat for Carter. All right, now up to bat number 7 in the 3-hole, Layla Williams. Layla Williams is showing a lot of promise as well, as this is her first season with the Salina Eclipse, a newly founded team. Coach Jacoby at the pitch. The first pitch, swinging, foul ball, but a nice little hit making some contact there. All right, let's see what you can do for pitch number 2. Swing and strike 2. She made first contact with that first swing. Nice little foul ball. And swing and strike 3. That'll be out number 2. All right, now up to bat for your Salina Eclipse, wearing number 10 in the 4-hole, Emberlyn-Cas. Emberlyn-Cas is a right-handed batter. She did some great things last year in her league team, the Salina Sunflowers. Let's see what she does here today. First swing, strike one. She gets a nice hit down the first base line. The first baseman airs that, and she gets a first base hit. Emberlyn-Cas with a nice first base single, advancing that other runner to second base. Carter Creek's now on second base, Emberlyn on first. Now up to bat is going to be Blakely Skidmore wearing number 12. Number 12, Blakely Skidmore. Let's see if she can get that bat around here. First at bat, swinging strike number one for us here. Swinging strike two. And reaching for a swing strike three. That will be the third out. And a changeover. So for the top of the first inning, there's going to be no scores earned, with two runners left on. We had two base hits, one by Carter Creek for a nice single for a first base hit, and one for Emberlyn-Cas, a nice single to the first baseman, to take that Carter Creek to second base. To start off the top of the bottom of the first inning, they're going to have the Jaguars, first batter, number 11. Her name is Hattie. Don't know their last names. The coach didn't provide that. Followed by, in the 2-hole, number 2, Vivian. And in the 3-hole, I believe, number 79, Clara. Salina Eclipse fans, it looks like we'll get our starting fielders out right now. In position number shortstop, it's going to be 16, Isabella Iverson, and the catcher's position will be Carter Creek. Playing left field, Layla Williams. At pitcher, Emberlyn-Cas. At right center, Blakely Skidmore. At third base, Abigail Ayers. At first base, Macy Stevens. All right, now up for the Jaguars. Number 11, Hattie Myers. You're going to hear a little background music because they have walk-up music for their players. Hattie sees the first pitch, swinging high, strike one. Pitch count currently is 0-1. Sees that second pitch. She gets a piece of it for swinging foul ball. Strike two. 0-2 is the count. She sees that third pitch, swinging strike three. That will be the first out for the Jaguars. Hattie Myers goes down swinging for the first out. A little confusion on the field by the pitcher. That was number 3, so that was a strikeout. Now up for the Jaguars, number 2, Vivian. She takes the first swing, strike one. A little slow at bat there. Again, we got Carter Creek at the catcher's position right now, and for the second pitch, she watches for a ball 1-2 pitch count here. They get 5 total pitches. Second pitch here. She swings. She gets a piece of it. It is returned to Emberly Castile, who fields it, throws it to first base. Throw to first base is not stopped by Macy Stevens, but it's okay. They got a first base hit there for Vivian. All right, now at bat for the Jaguars, number 79, Clara. She sees that first pitch. It's going to be a swinging strike 1. Second pitch here. She sees it. She gets a piece of that one. It is going to go foul, strike 2. Currently, the Jaguars have one player on. That's going to be Vivian for a first base single to start their inning off on. And the third pitch, she gets a nice piece of that, goes into the outfield, and it looks like they're going to advance their runners to second and third. And I didn't know they could advance more than one base at a time, but it looks like they got a triple here on that last at-bat. Now up to bat is Emery. She gets a piece of that. It's going to be a foul ball, strike 1. Second pitch here is swinging strike 2. It's strike 3, sorry, I had a little background going on. So that'll be out number 2 in the inning. First pitch, she gets a piece of it. Emberlyn misses the fielding on it. She gets it and is running it home. Okay, Molly gets a first base single. Get an RBI there, scoring their second run. Currently, the score is Jaguars 2, your Salina Eclipse 0. Now up to bat, Aubrey. Number 15, Aubrey for the Jaguars. We do have a runner at first base. That'll be strike 1. She gets a piece of that one. Emberlyn fields the ball. She gets it to first base, but not quite on time, as they advance their runner from second to third. Aubrey gets a base hit. All right, now up to bat, number 22, Alvey for the Jaguars. Swinging strike 1. Swinging strike 2. And swinging strike 3 for their third out. That'll end the inning for the Salina Eclipse and Jaguars. Scoring 2 runs for the Jaguars. At the end of the first, the Jaguars are going to have a lead, 2-0 over the Salina Eclipse as we come back in. Coming up to bat for the Salina Eclipse will be number 6, Abigail Ayers, followed by Macy Stevens, and then Emmeline Galvin. All right, coming up to bat for the Salina Eclipse is going to be number 6, Abigail Ayers. Abigail Ayers is a pretty strong right-handed batter for us, so we'll see how she wakes up the second inning for your Salina Eclipse. After Coach is having a little conversation with the umpire over the last inning, I would believe. A little confusion on the rules. Abigail sees the first pitch, swinging, strike one for us. Strike one. Oops. Swinging, strike two for Abigail. And strike three. That'll be the first out for the Salina Eclipse here. And the top of the second. Coming up to bat now is number 1 in the 7-hole, Macy Stevens. Macy had a lot of promise last year playing for the Salina Sunflowers on the league team for the Yard. She made quite a few good at-bats and some good fielding as well. She watches that first one for a ball 1. Sees the second one for ball 2, making Coach Jacoby pitch pretty hard for her. Coach Jacoby's at 15 pitches for the day so far. And they'll call that ball 3, but we are at the pitch count of 3-0, so we have to make some decisions here. That would be a strike 1. She watches that one for strike 2. That'll be 5 pitches. So she's out on the pitch count. All right, now up, number 77, Emmeline Galvin. Emmeline Galvin, she's new to the Salina Eclipse this year. New to our team, so. All right, Emmeline's up here coming into the right-handed batter's box. So far, we are 2 outs. No one on the top of the second. She watches that one for ball 1. Well, we have no umpire, so I'm just taking a guess here. Umpire's off to the side there, not really behind the plate. Swinging, strike 1. Swing and strike 2. All right, count is 1 and 2 after a little confusion there. I've got 1 and 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. See if Emily can get this bat around on this one. And she's swinging strike 3. That'll be the third out for the top of the second. Salina Eclipse go down 3 and out. 3 up, 3 down with no runs earned. No hits coming into the bottom of the second. All right, Salina Eclipse fans, coming back into the bottom of the second inning for the Jaguars. Their first at bat will be number 10 in the 8-hole, Greta. Her name's Greta, number 10. Jaguars have had some pretty good bats so far in the first inning. They've had 4 runs with 2 runs scored off of 4 hits. See if our Salina Eclipse can answer this and hold a good defense here. We did have some pretty decent tips for plays in the last inning. Some good fielding was done. So we'll see what we can do here in the bottom of the second inning with number 10, Greta, coming up to play. To the pitch. Swing and strike one. Swing and strike two. Currently scores 0-2 to the Jaguars, and she's coming up for her third pitch here. She takes a swing on that, gets a piece of that ball. Emberlin for the fielding. Correction. Yep, Emberlin's got the fielding. She throws it to Macy at first base, just a little late. It's going to get Greta on for a first single. All right, now up is Cece. She's a left-handed batter wearing number 7 for the Jaguars. Jaguars have one on base. They're getting some pretty good leadoffs over there on first base. She watched that first ball. Swing and strike two. Counts 1-1. Now that'd be swing and strike two. Well, it looks like they're going to call that 3, so that will be their first out on a backwards cage strikeout. Number 17, Ellie is up for the Jaguars. One out, one on base, the Jaguars right now. Take a swing, strike one. She gets a piece of that one. It is down the third base line. Isabella fields it. Why they advance their runner past second base. So it looks like their first base runner takes it to third. And that will be a first base single for Ellie. One out, 2 on, 1 on third, 1 on first, with Sadie, number 16, coming up to the plate now. First hit, she's going to take it down the third baseline. A little confusion who's going to get it. Looks like Iverson gets the ball. She throws it to first base, and they advance the runner from second. All right, now top of their lineup, number 11, Hattie Myers is up in the bottom of the second inning. Swinging, foul tip, strike one. Currently, the score is going to be 3-0 to the Jaguars. If they've scored one, they've got runners on first and third court currently. Swinging, strike two. She gets a piece of that one. It's going to go foul. A little confusion out there as the Jaguars are getting leads before the pitch even crosses the plate. Throw a little confusion to the Salina Eclipse team, it appears. Swing and strike three. That'll be out number 2 for the Jaguars. Vivian, number 2, is up to the plate right now. Last inning, she did get a single base hit. Ended up scoring at the end. So he sees it. It's going to be a fair foul ball. The ball goes foul. Foul ball, strike one. Counts 0-1. Currently, the score is 3-0 to the Jaguars. Sees that one. Swinging strike two. All right, pitches out. She sees that one, returns to the pitcher. Emberlin tries to catch that in the air. She just holds the ball. No, don't throw it, don't throw it, don't throw it, don't throw it, don't throw it. third base. All right, it looks like they score a run here, advance 1 to second, so that's going to take the score 4-0. Advance 1 to second, and that was a first base hit for Vivian. Claire gets a nice hit down the third base line. Amberlyn fields that. We have runners at first, second, and third. Bases loaded. Play at any base now. Swing and strike one. She hits that ball going back down the third baseline. It looks like that's going to score at least 2. Bringing total score down 5-0 to the Jaguars. She gets a piece of that for her first at bat. This is going to be Molly. It's going to be a swing. Nice connection to a foul ball here for the Jaguars. Jaguars have 2 outs now in the bottom of the second inning. She sees this one. She hits a piece of it. It's going foul for strike number 2. Number 16, Molly, is up to bat now here. She sees that one. She gets a piece of it, takes it down the third baseline. It's fielded by Abigail Ayers. She tries to make the play at third, and she's beat to third base. Aubrey's up to bat now. For the last inning, she got a first base single. Currently, there are 2 outs, runners and all. She gets a piece of that one, returns to Isabella Iverson. Isabella gets the field. She just holds the ball there, and it scores a run. Number 22, Alvy's up. Runners on all bases right now, and this will take us to their full lineup here. Seeing strike one. Last out bat, Alvy struck out. Currently bases loaded, scores 6-0 to the Jaguars. Sees that, foul tip, strike 2. Bases loaded, currently working on getting out of the bottom of the second inning here. Let's get us going to the third. Hopefully we can get some bats live for the Salina Eclipse here. See it, strike, foul tip, continue strike 2 here. Third pitch. Foul ball, fourth pitch. Strike 3, that would be a backwards K to get us out of the inning. That would be the third out. Scoring on the second inning is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 runs, bringing our score to 7-0. All right, coming up to bat for your Salina Eclipse will be number 8 in the 9-hole, Ava Rogers. The Salina Eclipse haven't managed to get through their lineup yet. This will be our first at bat. Last inning, we went 3 up, 3 down with 3 strikeouts. See if we can get our bats awake here in the third inning. Currently, the score is 7-0. I believe that this is possibly could be the end of the game here if we don't get some runs on the board. First at bat, she sees it. She hits it down the middle for a first base single for Ava. Ava gets on base. Ava's running, advancing to second base. I thought they could run on an overthrow. Can they not run on an overthrow? Whatever. I can't advance on an overthrow, although the Manhattan team has advanced on several overthrows of ours, so don't know what's going on here. And now up to bat for your Eclipse. It's going to be Reagan Puckett, seeing swinging strike 1 here. Swinging strike 2 there for Reagan. We do have one on base right now for her first at bat was Ava. Got on to first base here. Watch that one for ball 1. The count is going to be 1 and 2 here. She gets a piece of that one, returns it down the first baseline. The first baseman fields it, tags her out. Gracie Barrett was up to bat. She gets a piece of that one. Tagged out, running to first base. We do score 1, though. That'll be an RBI at least. We run a batter in. 2 outs. Scoring 1 here. So the score is now 7-1. The Eclipse hanging on here. Rowan's up to bat. Number 3, Rowan Bretz is up to bat. Left-handed batter for the Sunflowers. She usually had a really nice bat. So let's see what we can do here. No runners on. Swinging strike 1. Swinging strike 2. Rowan's watching that ball, and she swings on for strike 2. Sorry, we had a little interruption as someone opened up the score tower here. Swinging strike 3.
Back. Is it open now? Did I miss that whole thing?
Salina Eclipse ended up managing to score 1 run in the top of the third there, bringing the score to 7-1. 7-1 in the bottom of the third coming up for the Jaguars. Jaguars coming up to bat will be number 10, Greta. Her last at-bat got her to a first base single. She ended up scoring on that run. I do believe the rules for USA Softball makes it so that after the 7th score is earned, that ends the game potentially. So currently the score is 7-1. We come up to bat for the Salina Eclipse in the top of the 4th. We'll be coming back to the top of our batting order with Isabel Iverson coming up to bat first, Carter Creek following. Currently up to bat is number 10 for the Jaguars, Greta. Greta last at bat again, got a single base hit ended up scoring off that. Bottom of the lineup for the Jaguars seems to be a pretty strong lineup. They had one strikeout in the last lineup on this through these girls. Greta gets a piece of that one. It's returned to Miss Isabel Iverson. Isabel tries to field it. She throws to first base, where it is overthrown, but it looks like it's going to stop there. Greta with a first base hit. CC's up, wearing number 7. Last at bat resulted in a strikeout. They'll be swinging strike 1. One runner on for the Jaguars, and they've got one up. Swinging strike 2. Strike 3. That will be the backwards K. She's going down on a strikeout. First out. Now to bet number 17, Ellie, for the Jaguars. Last at bat, she got a single. Resulted in scoring at the end of that. Foul tip, strike 1.
Foul tip. Strike 1.
She gets a piece of that, and foul ball is called. Foul ball is called. It looks like that's going to be strike 2 on a foul ball. Foul ball. Just getting a warning for throwing the bat on that last one. That's going to be a foul ball as the umpire almost got taken out by a wild baseball bat there. She sees the last pitch. It's going to be another strike. Foul ball. She's released the bat. Every time she connects to run, she is throwing that thing. So. Strike 3. Get a second out. Now to bat number 16, Sadie for the Jaguars. Number 16, Sadie. Sees that first pitch, hits it to Miss Iverson. Iverson to first base, and it's overthrown at first base. We're now going to have runners at first and third. Now to bat number 11, Hattie Myers. Last 2 at-bats resulted in strikes. Swinging strike 1. Currently 2 outs, 2 runners on, and a scoreless bottom of the third inning for the Jaguars. See if the Eclipse can hold on here. She sees that one, strike 2. It counts 0-2. 2 runners on, first and third. One runner in scoring position. She gets a piece of that one. It's going foul on pitch count number 3 here. And that will be strike number 3 for the backwards K. That will bring the bottom of the third inning. No runs scored for that Jaguars team. 1 run scored by the Salina Eclipse, bringing the total right now 7-1 through the bottom of the third. Coming up to bat for the Salina Eclipse will be the top of the lineup with Isabel Iverson, followed by Carter Creek and Layla Williams. And if we continue on from there, it will be Emberlyn, Blakely, and Abigail. Coming back here in just a couple minutes to the top of the third. Top of the fourth. Alright, welcome back, Salina Eclipse fans. Coming back to the top of the lineup, number 16, Isabel Iverson's coming up. Last at bat she had resulted in a strikeout back in the first inning. We haven't seen her since the first inning, so we'll see what she can do here. Predominantly powerful hitter for the Salina Sunflowers last season. Let's see what Isabel can do here now. Coming up for her first pitch. Jacoby Williams at the pitch. The first pitch, she sees it swinging, strike one. Second pitch is up, she sees that one swinging, strike two. And that'll be strike three for Isabel. First out for the Salina Eclipse, going to be a swinging strikeout for Isabel Iverson. Now up to bat, Carter Creek, number 18, last at bat. She got on first base with a nice single. Carter swinging strike one. Swinging strike two. Currently no runners out. First at bat resulted in a strikeout. Now up on Carter. She's got 0-2 for the pitch count. Seeing coming in strike three. That will be the third strike. That will be the second out for the Salina Eclipse. Coming up now, Layla Williams. Last at bat was the first inning. Layla's last at bat resulted in a strikeout back in the first inning when she made her first appearance here. See what she can do here. Coming up on the top of the fourth here. Swinging strike one. Foul tip, strike two. She gets a piece of that one down the first baseline. First baseman errs. And it looks like Layla's going to beat that to the... And she's safe at first by the official call by the umpire. Layla Williams with a nice single. Now up to bat, number 10, Emberlyn Castile. Emberlyn Castile last at bat in the first inning resulted in a single base hit here. We got one runner on, Layla Williams, after that nice single. Emberlyn hits that one down the first base line as well. The first baseman fields it. Nobody's there. And unfortunately, she's going to be beat. That'll be a scoreless top of the fourth here, leaving us 7-1 coming into the bottom of the fourth here. Coming back shortly after a quick short break. All right, coming up for the Jaguars. First, for her third at-bat now, number 2, Vivian. Swinging, she gets a nice little piece of that one. It doesn't travel very far. Emberlyn fields it, and she throws it to first base for a late throw to first base. Vivian to a first base. Clara's up to bat now. Last two at-bats resulted in base hits. First at-bat was third base. It was a triple. Second at-bat was at first base. She gets a good piece of that one. It's going to be fielded by Layla Williams out there in left field. Lily gets that, stops the ball, returns it to the pitcher. Number 8, Emery Forster's up, singing strike one for the first pitch. Foul tip, strike two. Strike three, she goes down swinging. First out for the Jaguars here. Now coming up bat, number 6, Molly. First pitch is up. She hits that one straight to Miss Iverson. She tries to make the play at third. And it looks like we're going to be beat to third base. It's going to put runners on every base now. Plays first, second, or third here for the Salina Eclipse. One out. Number 15 gets a piece of that one, returns it straight down the line. Emberlyn Castile fields it. She holds it right there, scoring a run. Take the score 8-1. Number 22, Alvy's up. Alvy Solden here. Last two at-bats, 3 at-bats resulted in... Sorry, last 2 were strikeouts. Really a swinging foul ball for strike one. Sorry, Alvy's last 2 at-bats resulted in strikeouts. Currently, full bases loaded, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Scores 8-1 with the advantage of the Jaguars. 8-1 to the advantage of the Jaguars. Alvy gets a piece of that one, and it looks like it's missed by Abigail Ayers. Molly Williams throws it in, and they try to encourage their runner on third to keep going. Thankfully, they did not advance. Number 10, Greta's up. And the Emberlyn gets it. She's trying to get there. And just doesn't beat her there. Number 7, Cece's up to bat. Bases loaded. 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. Scores now 10-1. Cece with the string and strike one. Last 2 at-bats result in strikeouts. She gets that foul tip. Strike 2. Strike 3. Now being up the second out of the inning on a strikeout. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Coming up to bat, it's number 17, Ellie. Last at bat results in a strikeout. First one to that was a single. And swinging, strike 1. See if we can get out here to get out of the bottom of the 4th. She pops that one up. Iverson gets it. She throws it to third base. Slide overthrow. They're going to keep running runners because they're already up high enough. Runners at first and third now. Number 16, Sadie's up to bat now. Last 2 at-bats resulted in singles. Swings, hits it, returns to Emberlyn Castile. Emberlyn with the ball, tries to beat the runner to home. Unable to do so. That'll be a base hit for Sadie. Bases are now loaded again. Runners, correction, bases are first and second. First and third, it looks like. Top of their lineup. Hattie Myers up now, number 11. Yep. I believe that's going to be strike 2. Last 3 at-bats result in strikeouts for Hattie. See what happens here to get us out of the bottom of the 4th. And that'll be strike 3. Scoring 5 runs here. Score is now 12-1, coming on top of the 5th inning. 12-1. I believe that's going to be ball game with the score. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll be the ball game here with the score 12-1. Thank you for